So we're hoping today that we can inspire you. We've got some fantastic projects next door in our exhibition area, 16 projects from all over Europe, covering the whole of the lifelong learning programme and also some of the sister programmes, Youth in Action, e-twinning and the European Social Fund. So we hope you leave today really inspired by the amazing work that these projects are doing. So I wanted to say a few words about our Inclusion Network, just as a bit of background. So it's a European project and it's funded by the European Commission and also by national governments. And we've had 14 different national agencies from the Lifelong Learning Programme working on the initiative. And that covers 13 different countries, so we've got really good coverage. Well, really it's all about change and making change happen, and specifically about making change happen within the Lifelong Learning Programme, so really making sure that it's accessible for all.
So the first thing, I'm going to speak briefly about the Lifelong Learning Programme, which encompasses Comenius, Grundtvig, Leonardo and Erasmus, as well as some other activities. The programme, which is currently running until the end of 2013, has a number of objectives related to social inclusion. The first one is to reinforce the contribution of lifelong learning to social cohesion, active citizenship, intercultural dialogue, gender equality. It's also to contribute to increased participation in lifelong learning by all sorts of people, people of all ages, people with special needs, be it learning needs or with physical disabilities, people from groups with a disadvantage, could be anything socioeconomic disadvantage, but also living in secluded area, or it could be lots of different particular needs. And another objective, which is important, is to reinforce the role of lifelong learning in creating a sense of European citizenship, which is based on understanding, respect, human rights, democracy, tolerance. So all the European values which we all feel are important should also be embedded in lifelong learning.
Yeah, we at the executive agency, we are supporting projects dealing with inclusion, but as you know, inclusion is quite a broad field, so our role is rather to have the offer that you can have projects cooperating at transnational level. I think more could be done when it comes to priorities, to be more concrete in what exactly should be funded. What we're doing also, of course, we have our information days and these kind of things where we try to inform people of what are the possibilities.
I think as a national agency for parts of the Lifelong Learning Programme and the Youth in Action Programme in the UK, it's very important to us that we can make the opportunities as available and as freely available to as many people as possible. That can be quite hard, so we've spent a lot of time thinking how we can make people aware of the programmes, how we can make applying for funding over the programmes as simple as possible, how we can encourage people who might not think about the programmes to get involved. But I think the biggest challenge is about raising that awareness and raising that enthusiasm. We try and do a lot, but it's really the power of the ambassadors and the power of the example that's most effective.
I would recommend this project because it has allowed me and will allow other people to see their life from a different perspective.
Well, working with youth and action programs broadened our projects. For us it was way more easier to organize an exchange program between English deaf people and Dutch deaf people. They learned a lot from each other, but also gained way more confidence because they were teaching somebody else. While teaching, you grow on a higher level.
At Amber, you get lots of opportunities to do things you would never get the chance to do elsewhere. And one of the things was to volunteer and go to Bulgaria to work in the orphanage. I volunteered and a group of us went over there in May for 2 weeks, and I thought we had it bad over here. But really, we don't know how lucky we are. I took things for granted here, but now I realise that we have it pretty easy over here.
One of the things I volunteered to do was to go to Bulgaria and work in the orphanage. I discovered a lot about myself. I realised that I can be a good leader. I learned that if we work well, as a team, we can achieve almost anything. I also learned to appreciate what I have. Over there, they don't have what we have here. They don't have places like Amber to help them. Going to Bulgaria was the most worthwhile thing I've ever done.